out there right now,
That's
although
right.
it looks like at any point it could happen.
Yeah, we do have some scattered showers trying to lift in from the mountains and from the southwest. So we are watching those areas right now. But most of this starts to develop, we think, later tonight and late afternoon. So we get some rounds of rain going. And we've been monitoring, of course, what is Hurricane Idalia and the winds that it might bring us for you out there as we can take a look out there. We continue to look at the headlines for you today, too. We show you that we've got the definite moisture in place from Idalia as it becomes a Category 3 hurricane, now likely impacting folks in Florida. For us, we are watching the showers and the thunderstorms right now moving in from the west. We've got temperatures in the upper 70s, lots of cloud cover, and a chance to see some isolated thunderstorms and lightning going on as we get you through the later afternoon hours. So between 3 and 4 o'clock, things may start to ramp up for you from west to east. And down to the south and west, we continue to monitor Idalia. This system is going to continue to bring in very strong winds. You can see some of the winds right now, even though it's sustained at the center at 85 miles an hour. It is wrapping in those tropical storm force winds for Key West at 41 miles an hour through Naples and Sarasota, Tampa Bay area, and then Miami too will feel the impacts of this. Really, the entire Florida peninsula. We're expecting to see a possible Category 3 intensification at landfall. Right now, we think that by early morning Wednesday, some of those winds coming in will pop up into the 70-80 mile an hour range, at least initially, and some of those winds are going to continue to intensify. We could see some 125 mile an hour gusts as a Category 3. Now, as it moves over Charleston, still is a tropical storm to downgrading to a Category 1. So that transition takes place. Gusts could be as high as 50-60 miles an hour, even in Wilmington 30-40 miles an hour. So a better chance that they have some tropical storm force gusts, at least at times. In the meantime, we've got some gusts inland that could be between 30 to 35 miles an hour. That's typical whenever we see a tropical system come in even briefly inland. We can see some of that pressure gradient difference. And so that does bring us some gusty winds. That will happen as we go into Thursday and late Wednesday night. So looking at that wind pattern right now, we expect to see this really impacting folks from Florida, and you can see the tropical wind probabilities where we're going to get winds above 39 miles an hour above that tropical storm force. It still looks to be centered along our coastline, so Wilmington taking the brunt. Even Atlantic Beach has about a 40% chance to see some of those tropical storm force gusts, but it won't be the sustained winds that folks are going to be dealing with in Florida. Now, hopefully that forward motion is going to be fast, and if that happens, it doesn't mean quite as much rainfall for folks down to the south. We'll be watching how it may interact with fronts as well. You can see the systems, though, bringing in as we have tropical storm watches as well as hurricane warnings up now for folks in the area of Daytona Beach on the eastern coast here, but on Tampa all the way to Panama City. Those are the folks that are going to be in the direct line of this storm. So by early Thursday, we're going to be seeing this storm starting to take a turn to the north-northeast off the coast of Wilmington and move away from us very quickly too. So that's the good news. Rainfall totals are going to be highest as we continue to watch over the Key West area and near Cross City. So right in that zone where we see it make landfall. Storm surge, of course, a bigger deal. And then we could add rainfall totals as we get you into the next several days through early Thursday morning and Friday morning, really 5-inch totals possible through Atlantic Beach. So if they're in that swath, that path, if the track continues on this current track to take it to the east and northeast, that's where we would anticipate the biggest rainfall. If it's a little bit farther inland, you can see the differences here for us. Heavier rain could be moving in as far west as Fayetteville, and then it could bring up some of our rainfall totals too to a 1/2 inch. So that track of the storm, if it jogs a little bit farther west, could impact us with some rain, but not rain that's going to be devastating for us. It would be more of a coastal flooding, sandhills issue as we look ahead. So 2 to 6 inches, though, still a lot to deal with all at once. And you know how rapidly those storms can come in too with isolated severe threats. We're seeing the south and east of I-95 to the coast, and then for local impacts, we talked about our wind. If we get a thunderstorm or two that spins off from the system, we could see gusts to 35, but also tree damage if we get an isolated severe storm. So we're going to be watching our severe storm threats too. But we've got 3 systems spinning out there. We've got Franklin, which is a Category 4 storm, still poised to make a loop around Bermuda. But still that northeastern quadrant will impact them with some high waves, winds, and rain. And then we've got also Tropical Depression 11 sitting out there, which likely becomes a fish storm for us, and also another area of interest just coming off the coast of Senegal right now. So Franklin, Idalia, we are busy out there over the next couple of days. And if we see Tropical Depression 11 become named, it's going to be Jose, and then it would be Katia next. Lee and Margot, as well as Nigel, would be on that list. We talked a little bit about that wind speed forecast and expecting the worst of the winds down to our south and west and along our coast. We'll have much more for you coming up, but showing you that we've got that 7-day forecast for you too. In the 70s, once we get you through your Thursday, it's gusty, but then drying out for a beautiful Labor Day weekend in the 80s. It's going to feel great.